Hi everybody, this is Chris from KRC Creations. I am going to be making a shampoo bar for dry hair. So let me tell you what I have before I get started. Basically, I have my oils here, and in these oils there is oils of jojoba, olive oil infused with comfrey root, and that's a good herb for dry hair. Also, I put in herbs of flaxseed, and flaxseed is good for shine, and burdock root is good for softness, and rosemary is good for growth, and overall hair health, scalp health. Also, there is avocado in here. I am super fatting at I think 4% with this is grapeseed oil. Sorry, I'm super fatting with grapeseed oil at 4%, which is a little bit higher than I use in all of my other shampoo bars. But with dry hair, you want to give it more conditioning moisture, so I super fat a little bit higher with this bar. Also, I am going to be putting in this shampoo bar some, hope you can see this, some DL panthenol. This is a it's like vitamin B12, I think. That's good for your hair, for the conditioning of your hair. Also put some citric acid in here to lower the pH and make the bar extra gentle. And then I'm also putting in some lemon essential oil, which is good for dryness and cleansing. So we're gonna, I don't want to call it fragrancing. I put the essential oils in for a reason. So that's in there too. So here's my lye water. In my lye water is not water at all. Actually, it is lye. I use aloe vera juice and coconut milk. So that's what that is, the lye water is made of there. So let's get started. Those are all of my ingredients. I didn't put any clay in this particular shampoo bar because clays tend to draw out moisture, and I didn't want to do that. So I didn't put any clays in there. So let's just pour this in. I'm not going to strain it because some of my powdered milk is not diluted, so I want to get that in here. Get it all in there. Let me scrape that out. I'm gonna get all this in here. I have to stop my recording and start it every once in a while because uploading a big file takes forever. So I just spliced them together. So we got all that in there. Oh yeah, and that DL panthenol and that citric acid is in water. And I also forgot to tell you, I'm also gonna be putting 1 egg yolk in there for conditioning after trace. So let's get this. Now the color of the mixture is because of the infused oil. Get a little bit more. And I am soaping this at 100. Maybe it was like at 98. But the oils also had shea butter in it as well. So let's add a nice light trace. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add my super fat here. Make sure that is the super fat. Add the super fat. Get all of that in there. That is so important. Yes, good. Let's get all that. And then I'm going to put the egg in there. So I'm going to just put a little bit in, stir that in, and then add it. Okay, get that in there. Yay. Oops. Yes, so we're gonna get this essential oil in, and then we're also gonna put in our last bit of water with the citric acid and the so we got that. Usually I try to move a little bit faster at this point because it starts to set up after you get that citric acid and that panthenol in. So, all right, got that in there. Now we're ready to mold it. I don't put colors or anything like that in my bars. Let me stop this and start it again. Okay, yeah, I don't put colors or anything like that in my shampoo bars. So we don't need to do that. And I use these molds. These are the Wilton Brownie Flower molds. I like these molds for shampoo bars because one, the grooves helps with holding the bars. So yeah, I'm one of those people who can't talk and pour too, so you're just gonna have to watch me do this or I'm gonna spill it all over the place. Smells good. Starting to thicken up, so I'm doing good time because it's not too bad. It's pouring in nicely. Move this out of the way. I always get a little bit over a dozen bars. So let me bang these down and we'll spoon on to top them off. Actually, let me get my spoon here. It fell on the floor. So spoon the rest of this on top. And then I'm going to pour the rest in this mold here. I forgot to sorry about that. I forgot to clean. Let me stop this and start it again. Okay, we're gonna pour the rest in my little sample mold here that I always use. Let's get this stirred in a little bit more, and we'll have some nice samples for this shampoo bar. I'm still here. Just can't do all that at one time and talk. So it's going to bang all this out so that they're nice and level. It's good. And so we have sample bars there. And I'm going to level these out. Put these in the sample. They're too full. Now definitely clean up around them. So I will be back when I finish unmolding them so you can see how they came out. For you, it will be tomorrow. I mean, for me, it'll be tomorrow, but for you, it'll be a few seconds. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey guys, this is Chris from KRC Creations. This is the soap that I made last night, and it's in my crock pot being rebatched. Let me tell you why. This is a great opportunity to explain a problem that you might run into. Last night when I finished my soap, everything was fine. I put it in my oven to oven process it, and the oven was too high. It got too hot and the oil separated. So you see all this oil? There were pools and pools of oil on top of each one of those flour molds. So, and that's just because it's like when you make a sauce that's based in oil and something else, and you put too much heat or you don't something and it separates. That's exactly what happened with my soap. The oil separated from parts of the soap. So when that happens, all you need to do is simply rebatch it. It's still soft, so I'm going to rebatch it and reincorporate the oils, remold it, and then it'll be just fine. So I'll be back with this process to show you as I go along. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, and you can see on the sides here where it's starting to gel. So this is not a very laborious process as if you're trying to rebatch old soap. So I just wanted to let you know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stir. Oh, another thing. When this happens, don't add extra liquid or oil to it. All you're trying to do is melt it down and reincorporate all the oils into your soap. So I'm going to keep going. And I'll come back when it's more of a different stage. Okay, we're another 10 minutes in, and it is really, really melting down, which is good. This won't take long at all. So I'm going to come back when it's completely gelled and I'm ready to remold it, okay? So I just wanted to show you how fast this goes. Alright, I'll be right back. And as you can tell in here, the oils are starting to mix in. So, yay, let's keep going. Alright, so here we are. It's all melted down. And there's a few lumps still in there, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spoon these back into the molds. And, looks pretty good. Spoon this back into the mold and let them set up, and I'll be back probably tomorrow when it's ready. Look at that. That's really cool. when it's ready for unmolding. Okay? Bye. Okay, you guys, I just want to show you I got them back in the mold. It's a little bit rustic on the top, but that's what happens. But they're still awesome, and I'll be back when I unmold them tomorrow. Okay, you guys, I have them out of their molds, and here they are. Like I said, I like to do it in the Wilton brownie molds because when you wash your hair, you can really grip it like that, unlike and it doesn't slip because of the grooves. So I like that. On the bottom, they're a little rustic, but as soon as they get hard enough, I'm just gonna plane them so that they're smooth. And they will be just fine, and I can stamp them and everything like that. So I still got these in a mold because they're still yet a little soft. I've actually molded this. It's 8 o'clock now, so they've only been sitting in the molds for 2 hours. So, and they were soft enough. I was just a little impatient. I wanted to see how they came out, and it came out perfectly. They'll be probably really hard tomorrow. And the next day I'll plane them and stamp them and get them all pretty. I will unmold these tomorrow. But here's my shampoo bars for dry hair. And I was really disappointed when they didn't come out right. I knew I could fix it, but if that ever happens to you, don't throw it away. It would have been a shame if I would have threw them away because I had infused oil, herbal infused oils, and that takes time to infuse the oils. I had all kinds of different additives in it, and I just love this formula. And it was expensive formula. The oils that I put in here are very expensive in terms of, you know, the price for them. So throwing them out would have been a big loss. But most things in soaping are savable if you know how to save them. So this is just one way. Now, these do have little holes because usually I probably didn't bang them down hard enough. But these Wilton molds are so soft, I probably should have put them on a cookie sheet and banged them down. But I don't care about the holes. They're still a great soap, and they're going to be wonderful. So if you want to get one of these bars, if you have dry hair, I think you'll be very pleased, and you can have one too. Okay, thanks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later. Bye.